Hey guys, Steve Welch here at Beam It Toyota again, coming to you with some information here that a lot of you will find important. So one of the reasons that I started everything the way that I did here is I want to show you two different generations of the RAV4 here. This is the latest generation of the RAV4. This is a 2020, but the 2019 was the same body style. The 2021 will also be the same body style. Now this one here, this is a 2017 model, but the 2017, 2016, 15, the 2018 model, 14 model are all, and 13 model are all the same body style. So one of the reasons that I'm pointing that out is I wanted to show you this is a hybrid. So now the particular trim level doesn't really matter between the two. What I'm showing you here is there is a difference in cargo space. So I want to show you, if you look at the back of this one, you're going to notice that there's no difference between this one, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open the one beside it, which is not a hybrid. While we're doing this, you're going to notice that there's no difference in the cargo space between this one and the non-hybrid in the same year model. So kind of important. So what I'm doing, this one's an XLE. Like I said, the trim level doesn't matter. So LE, XLE doesn't matter. But you look in the back, you'll notice, absolutely, I mean, these are, I happen to be the same color, of course. There is no difference in the amount of space that you have in the back. And I'm going to show you another reason why here in a second. But if you open this one, what you're going to notice, now this one's a limited, like I said, trim level does not matter. But what you're going to notice in this one, and this one actually has a newer model of the floor mat in here, but I'm going to show you on this one why this matters is right here. So you have a little area right here. It all comes into play as to where and how the battery sits. So I'm going to drop this little tonneau cover down here so you can kind of get an idea. And actually, I'm just going to remove this tonneau cover. So looking back here, you're going to see that area is a little different. So now in this generation, they actually had to make the seats fold different. Now all your seats can obviously fold down, and you're going to see that how these seats fold was a different way of folding. So you actually had kind of the ramp, I guess you can call it, is for how people described it a lot. And I'm going to fold down the opposite side so you can see here too. So you get kind of a ramp. Now, if you have the non-hybrid, these fold flatter because you don't have that area in the back. Now, if you come into the new one, which this is the hybrid, this is the LE version, but this is the hybrid, you're going to see it folds down a different way, but you're going to see it folds a lot more flat than what the previous generation did. And I should be able to just kind of push that from here, which I did, and I'll pop this tonneau cover off. But you'll see this particular way this folds is the same on all of the RAV4. So no matter what year it is, no matter what trim level it is, it's going to fold down the same way. It's going to look the same way. So hybrid, non-hybrid doesn't matter. And I'll show you on this one here, a little different color on the interior. Once again, doesn't matter. It's the same fold down. So it folds the exact same way. See if I can get this one to go down. That one works good too. I'll drop this tonneau cover, but you can see it's the same fold on the seat. All right. So it's definitely, there is absolutely no difference between either one of those on how they fold. All right. So I definitely wanted to point that out to you. There's differences on a few of the factors, like, you know, what doors it has, stuff like that. But I'm just showing you the difference between the previous generation in the hybrid and the current generation in the hybrid. So that's what I wanted to show you guys here. So what I'll actually do, since I've got all of this right here for us, and I know I'm kind of jumping around a little bit here, but what I want to do is I want to actually take us over. I've got a couple of the non-hybrids in the RAV4, but I'm going to go back over my certified area, and I'm going to show you the non-hybrid, or in the current, or in the RAV4 that I was talking to you about. So I'm just kind of throw these back in here for right now, and I'll get us over there. And I'll go ahead and I'll pause this here, and I'm going to bring us back up on the other side. So give me a All right, guys, I'm over here at my other side now, so I'm back at the certified spot. So I'm just going to kind of jump over some water here. But what I want to show you is if you look in the back, now you see this is the previous generation. It's got that flat floor there like it has on the new one, and you'll notice that as we come down, I'll hit this and I can bring this down here, which actually I'll pop this down, and now you can see it is a flatter floor. So I'll walk across here to the other side just to kind of give you an idea. So now this could be important if you're hauling stuff. So whether you want the hybrid, the non-hybrid, of course, it could be very important as to what you're doing with your rav4 to what you want. So you can see how this is a much flatter. I'll take us back to the one that's on the other side, which I just parked it here. So if I bring you back over here, now you can see the difference as to how these fold with that little ramp that was in the back there. So kind of like what we're talking about with just that little battery area. So these are folding different when they come down than what these fold. So it's definitely a different thing. So depending on the rav4 that you want, there is a difference between the hybrid and the non-hybrid in the previous generation. Like I said, 2013 to 2018 is this generation, but the newest generation, which is 2019 and up, and I'll go ahead and so that way you don't have to rewind, I'll go ahead and I'll actually this one's locked. So but I guess you get it here. So just trying to give you guys the idea. So if
report to the drive, customer waiting. Maryland, come to the drive, customer waiting.
Sorry about that little page there. So if you're looking at this body style, so this is the previous body style that was the one that has that I'm talking about. Now let's just do this just for kicks and giggles. You'll also notice this body style. This body style is actually the previous one from there. Or this is actually the 2015 model, so it was tweaked from this one. So you'll notice the grill's a little bit different, but it's still 2013, 14, 15. Those are going to be the other ones. So this grill actually still kind of mimics what the 2012 would have and stuff like that. So that's why initially I thought maybe it was that as I come over to it. But you'll notice differences in each one of the trim levels, of course. But the back side of the ones that's the 2012 won't have your door that goes up like these. So the previous generation that has the 2012 on it's actually going to have a barn door style that it'll open one door that'll open all the way across the entire amount, rather than having the up and down door. The up and down door started in 2013. So this door doing it this way started in 2013, but I'm kind of getting off what I wanted to get on here. Main reason I wanted to make this video is to show you the difference in your hybrid and non-hybrid in the previous generation for your storage space, and then to show you that in the latest generation there is no difference between the storage space that you get in the one and the other. But you can definitely tell, and like I said, I put these kind of in here just kind of quick, but you can tell that you have that ramp up is kind of the easiest way to put it. And then this one's definitely more flat. It still goes up just a little bit, but it's definitely more flat. So depending on what you're trying to do with it, how you're trying to use your rav4, that could definitely be a difference to you. So hopefully this video helped you out. I know I got a little bit long-winded there. I apologize for that. If you guys are in the Nashville area and you're looking to buy a car, I'd love to be your salesperson. So you can definitely stop by here, ask for me. I'm usually here. So Beeman in downtown Nashville, it's obviously a staple around here. If you guys want to leave a comment, I definitely appreciate every one of those. Hopefully I'm helping you guys out to know a little bit more about the vehicle that you want to purchase, whether it's new, certified used, or pre-owned. However you guys want to buy a car, you still should know a little bit about it before you buy it. And in the days of the internet and YouTube, you can definitely do that, and I'm glad to be a part of helping you guys to do that. So definitely let me know if you have any questions, any concerns, anything that any ideas that you'd like to see on why you should buy a car, not buy a car, or any details within that car that might you might have questions about. So I'm happy to help you guys. Anything you guys want, just let me know, and I'm liable to make a video about it. Steve Walsh, Beamer Toyota. You guys have a great day. We will talk to you later.